Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nose Rides and Nose Dives. My name's Adam, and in today's episode we're going to talk about what side of the stringer our feet should land on to affect the stability of our pop-up and the direction we want to start the board moving in. But as you can see, today's conditions are a bit messy. But let's see if we can enjoy some fun rides anyways, or at least enjoy this sunshine. For those of you that are new to the channel, I live in northern Denmark, and this winter seems to have really been dark. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's also been a little bit dismal too. But now that I can feel this morning sunshine on my face, I'm going to be enjoying this session no matter how poor the surf is. But enough small talk and bickering about the weather. Let's dive into this topic at hand, which is inspired by one of the subscribers to the channel, Cake Walk Hootenanny, who made an awesome suggestion when I was crying out for help in last week's episode. He suggested that I focus on landing my feet more on the stringer in the middle of the board. Now, depending on your skill level as a longboarder, this is excellent advice, and for me, being a beginner, this was my sole focus for today's session. Yes, my lead foot still points forward when I pop up, which is an issue, but I have to admit, by trying to focus on the middle of the board, I felt a massive difference and much more stability in my pop-up. Although, for the advanced longboarder, there is perhaps an advantage to landing your feet on the side of the stringer of the direction you want to go, so that the rail digs in and begins to carve the board around. Now, as you can see in this next clip, as pro longboarder Tom Morat takes off, he's angling the board slightly and looking in the direction he wants to take off in, and the minute he pops to his feet, he seems to instinctually land his feet on the side of the stringer he wants the direction of the board to go. So, the really cool thing I have picked up from focusing on landing my feet in the center of the stringer is that it is really important to sometimes go back to focusing on the basics first. And then as my skill level advances, I can allow my instincts to take over and help me advance even further. And for you beginners like me, as fun as it is to delve into cross stepping and all that other sexy stuff, it's also equally important to go back to basics every once in a while. And what better way than to practice at home by putting some masking tape on the floor or on an old surfboard like I've used here. If you're interested in learning more about the pop-up, then I suggest checking out this episode next. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and thanks for the stoke. If you guys want to leave a comment, any suggestions on what I need to work on next, then look forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you all next week.